Hello, this is Ash or Bash from the Flying Seagull Project, and this is another crisis conflict resolution system, but clown style. So it's called the Comedic contract. Now, a comedic contract is comedic means comedy, like humorous or funny. So these are contracts that you draw up and you get people that you're living with to sign it too. And it can be a contract like, I agree that 2 times this week, whenever you say I have to eat a spoonful of some sort of sauce out of the fridge. It could be ketchup, it could be brown sauce. If you're particularly mean, it could even be mustard. I count mustard and dressing as a sauce. So some sort of wet food addition. You could be something like that. Now you write it, you'd say, the agreement is between me and Mum, and it is valid for, write the start date, the 26th of March until the 4th of April. Who can be involved? Only me and Mum, or other people if they pass a certain test on the way in, or a certain set of regulations, whatever it may be. And maybe you have to eat a spoonful to join in the first place, and then you write out the terms of it that I can say anybody has to eat 2 spoonfuls of a specific sauce whenever I want. So if you're really cruel, it might be that Mum sits down to a nice bowl of muesli, and you go, Mum, mustard now. And because she signed the contract, she has to do it. So it's a comedic contract of commitment. You can't duck out of it. You can be really inventive what you ask them to be. It could be like whoever it is that is getting to do the supermarket run. Let's say your uncle or your grandma is going to go and do the shop, right? You could say that in your comedic contract that they have to wear an outfit of your choice if they get grumpy in the week and use a bad word, like a swear word. I don't know about you, but lots of the parents I hear are saying a few words that are a bit worse than usual. And they're trying not to. You can understand it's a bit stressful situation. So what about that as an idea? If Auntie Margaret, oh, I actually do have an Auntie Margaret and she would never swear, but if Auntie Margaret used bad words 3 times, then Auntie Margaret has to go to the supermarket wearing an outfit of my choice. And again, I could be kind. I could just make her wear, I don't know, funny colours, or I could actually make her wear a Christmas jumper. I could make her wear some fancy dress and go to the supermarket dressed as some sort of Halloween goblin. It's up to you, but the contract is signed. Again, like all these things, it only works if you actually genuinely have to commit to doing it. So grown-ups, I know it's going to be awkward, but what we're showing each other is that we're okay with being silly in front of each other. We're okay with putting ourselves on the line and having just a silly game. The worst that will happen, listen, there are a couple of rules. You can't do anything that is going to hurt somebody at all. And you can't do anything that's going to make someone else outside of your family feel like they're being laughed at or picked on. So you can't, write on a t-shirt something mean that you have to wear in the shop, because someone who sees that might be upset. So it has to be something that teases the person you're playing with and makes them feel a bit embarrassed, but doesn't have a knock-on effect elsewhere and doesn't cause any pain. That leaves quite a lot of scope, but go for it. Sign the contract, write the terms. I would love to see some of your contracts. So if you write any, send them in to me. And if you get pictures of the punishment or of the contract terms being honoured, send them to us as well. ash@theflyingseagullproject.com or sunshinetv@theflyingseagullproject.com. Send it to Ash because that's me and I want to see him, and the others are quite busy, to be honest. Anyway, lots of love. I hope it's helping. I hope you guys are doing good. Just remember, if you can't play any of these games, you can't do the comedic contracts or the one I've said before, the red nose thing, try 10 breaths. Whenever you're feeling like you're on the edge of snapping or saying something mean, just take 10 breaths. Take yourself to your room if you're lucky enough to have your own one, or just go into the kitchen and breathe in, breathe out 10 times. Think about if you're really annoyed or if you're just tired and a bit frustrated, and if it's not really anything to do with the fact that it was your turn to have the first choice of what was on telly that night. Everyone's trying their best. Don't worry if you're feeling a bit grouchy or you don't feel like you're doing too well. You are, all is good, but try some of these funny stuff out and you might just find a giggle instead of a grimace. All right, lots of love, take it easy, see you soon, bye-bye.